Hey guys, Jinlox here, back with our blind playthrough of Growing My Grandpa. So let's continue. Last time we actually talked to Grandpa. It was interesting. I don't know why the glue is still here. That is a little weird. Ah. Right, because I mean, I think you had to use the doll first, not the paper doll, but I don't know. All right, let's end the week and see what happens, I guess. Weekly summary. Food acquired, kiwi, potato, pear, strawberry. Documents acquired, yep. Week 4. Yeah, the first week we got a bunch of documents, but you know. The time I have to spend compiling an evaluation on Adrian is almost up, and I still can't say what to make of her changes in mood. It is, of course, the case that children of Adrian's age are nowhere near finished learning and growing. I may have to simply be happy that Adrian was able to improve her attitude. However, something in the odd and occasionally grotesque stories she continues to bring up to me still strike me as meaningful. How has your week been, Adrian? Grandpa is almost ready. He's almost finished. Well, sort of. Ah. He's almost as big as his shell now. He has a face and he can talk pretty well, and almost has legs. See. As before, I've put down the story she told me as best as I could. Once again, Adrian told me about growing her grandpa. Still no knife. Okay, we still have the banana, potato, and pear. Still no light. Which is strange. I feel like that's going to be important. Maybe you play through multiple times. Trash. Pulsating sack. But I have no sharp edge at the moment. So for now, unless I find a sharp edge, we will continue looking for food. Bar soap. Isn't really food. Grandpa might eat it. I'd prefer not to feed him soap. Might be interested in soap. I'd rather stick with food. To the act of feeding itself. Okay, cabinet. Examine. Probably the next card. Yep, card number 5, meaning. Okay. So we got soap and a card. Space will not be dirty again. Till next week. And a bulbous growth here as well. That's not good. Well, yeah, I don't. Oh, well, hang on. Bulbous growth. Yeah, another pulsating sack. Yep, okay. Examine. Search painting. Search trash pile. It's weird because it does look like there's something under the trash and then you grab it and there's nothing. Potato? Flatbread. Looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Alright, and that's all cleaned up. Okay. Bulbous growth is still there. So we've only found one card so far. I wonder how much food we're gonna have to feed it. Symbol. Mushroom. All right. What else? Oh, well, there is still stuff in here. Okay, feed Grandpa 3 things. Go to... yeah, study corner. Anything? Don't know. Nothing yet. Okay. Alright, that one's empty. Why? Yeah, this is the one that had the stuff under it, I think. So once you've opened it, you're good. Okay, well, let's check the fridge. An apple. Alright. Lower fridge. Jackfruit. Achievement unlocked on the Gourmand Grind. Is that all the food? Find all food or something? This might be the end then. That would be interesting because I'm running out of space. And this is week 4, right? So I guess this could be the last week. Alright, let's... battery, banana, potato, pear, bar soap, a smart bar of Castile soap. Flattened fried dough, moldy and stiff. Once hearty slice of fungus, now brittle and slowly crumbling apart. And a brown apple. And the jackfruit. Small cut of flesh from a jackfruit is bone dry and very hard. Jackfruit is really good. It's also really good for you. It's just a huge pain to harvest if you get that big, the actual thing itself. Go to Grandpa. All right. Oh yeah, it looks like a face now. All right, observe. Okay, movements, respiration, general mood. Seems fatigued and almost anemic. Some of its spines appear brittle. Perhaps it would be more cooperative if fed an iron-rich meal like meat. No. I don't have meat anyway. All I have is fruit. But I assume you get meat from the growths. I wonder if you give it like the... you know, you feed it the battery or something and it gives you... it's like, oh, here's a knife or something I made. I don't know. We will feed Grandpa first. Alright, so let's try the flatbread. Palatable, alright. Meal is sufficient. We need 3 things. We didn't get the pear this time, right? We could try it. Not yet. I'm not even gonna try with the bar soap or these things, because that's, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. I know they said it doesn't matter, it's the feeding that does it, but... indifferent. Apple. Sate its hunger some, sure. Meal is sufficient. What about the jackfruit? Palatable? Sure, there you go. Meal is sufficient. Alright, so that's Grunts and appreciation. 3 digestible food. All right. So let's teach him to speak. Oh, he's sitting in the chair now. Okay. Yeah. Feed him meat. Nope. I don't have it anyway. Teach. Let's do meaning. And then we'll talk to him. Meaning. All right, meaning, part of vocabulary and vocalization module J11. Metacognition, higher thought. General pronunciation comments none, module comments see below. We further delve into abstraction with Whiskers partially, or perhaps for the most part, for the purpose of determining the origin of its recollections that precede its death. Dr. Hart has begun to theorize that in the process of death, the structure of Whiskers is compressed back into the morphallactic nucleus, and then later, upon reestablishing the nerve netting that is laced through its spines, is slowly reassembled and redeployed as needed. I do not think this is the case, for I can plainly see that for growth cycles in which Whiskers is not receiving our pronunciation and vocabulary lessons, that its capacity general for comprehending its environment is greatly diminished, and in the simulated conversations we carry out, Whiskers struggles greatly or else does not participate. So Dr. Hart thinks that in death, it sort of shrinks back into itself. And he basically says no. I don't know. In any case, we will press on with our lessons and heed Dr. Hart's caution regarding terminating the growth cycle before Whiskers' allotted growth time passes, or if it appears to be becoming just a little too competent at appearing human. Yep. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, and it's standing now. That's eerie. Hang on. Okay, so same as before. The observation, I mean, teach Grandpa symbol. Yeah. Well, it is the Angel of Needles, or it's a demon, basically, right? Meaning, part of vocabulary and vocalization module J15, metacognition, higher thought. General pronunciation comments, there is nothing. Module comments, there appears to be nothing written here, or if there was, it was thoroughly erased. It did say something about symbols, right? Like symbols are key. You could end the week, but we're going to go to Grandpa and we are going to communicate. No response. Maybe because it needs meat. Well, guess we'll see. That's so weird. I don't understand, I guess. And why this? I don't know if I'm missing something. I probably need to teach it and then go back out and look around, maybe? But I don't know. I don't... Like, I don't see... Well, yeah, I don't see anything. Weekly summary. Acquired bar soap, flatbread, mushroom, apple, jackfruit. Meaning and symbol. And then we'll see what happens. Week 5. Basically, this is it. Adrian didn't show up to the meeting. Who could that be? Come in. Ah, Adrian, good to see you. Aren't you a little early? No matter, I suppose I have some time now. How have you been? How's your grandpa doing? That's why I wanted to talk to you. Something happened. Oh, what happened? Nothing bad, I hope. No, nothing bad. Just different, I think. Maybe even good. Well, I'll tell you about it. Well, last night something woke me up. There was this noise at first. It was like it came from the walls. I could hear it from my bedroom, but there was something else. Something calling. I could hear it just barely. I was afraid somehow Grandpa hurt himself. I had to go find out. I went downstairs in the vent, the place where I first found Grandpa, or what I grew him with. It was open. Oh, it did talk about the vent. But was the vent connected to the cell? Do you remember how I told you about the vent in the ceiling behind the bars? I was thinking he had climbed up into it. Oh, the vent goes there. He had gotten so big he could have done that. Maybe he had gotten trapped somehow in the vent. I had to go see. Well, she doesn't get killed. Oh, you go in. I got inside, I heard the calling again. More cleanly this time. Grandpa was definitely in the vent somewhere. I could feel him hearing my thoughts. I got that weird feeling, a sense in the air. I had to go forward. Yeah, this is terrifying. But maybe the fact that she's innocent is why she's not going to get killed or eaten or something. Ooh, geez. As I moved in closer, the vent had stuff in it, the kind of slimy, hairy stuff Grandpa would leave around a lot. He was definitely close. Oh, God. Something was there at the end. Oh, is that Grandpa? Like the inner Grandpa with... So the slimy, hairy stuff is like his shell? But it wasn't Grandpa. It looked maybe like he had made it, though. So what, you go in... Oh. It was slumped in the corner, had a weird mouth, and it had lungs on the outside and drew in just enough air to call out. And then it just stopped. Stopped breathing. It's a trap. And then something was hanging over me. Jump scare? And then I woke up in my bed. Oh, her face is moving this time. In your bed? Adrian, it sounds like it was just a quite dreadful dream. Are you alright, by the way? Your face is twitching like you're about to have a violent sneeze. Maybe it is the thing. I'm fine. It's just Grandpa, you see, but it took me a little while to figure out, but... Later... Oh... When I was brushing my teeth, I saw one of Grandpa's whiskers poking just out of the space under my eye. And I started to remember how in the vent he hid inside of me. It was so fast I could barely remember, but soon I started to feel him sliding around in my head. behind my forehead and behind my eyes and nose. It doesn't hurt at all, it's just ticklish. I'm glad I can be with him. Oh, I can feel him now. I think he wants to meet you. Oh god. Part of him is moving down my arm. Oh. I'm starting to get worried, Adrian. You really should not be twitching like this. I should walk you to the nurse's office. Come on, let's go. You should really meet him. I've told you so much about him. Here. What are you doing? Adrian, you're starting to look very ill. Please just wait. Just stay still. He's gathering, waiting at my fingertips. Why do you look like that? You don't have to be afraid. So I assume that was blood that came out of her fingers, and then the black thing is probably a shadow or something? Or it's the actual... Look. Or that. Loading, please wait, huh? Ah. Achievement unlocked, grandparent-teacher conference. Okay, there was like, hey, you got the... whatever ending. Okay, so these are the Kickstarters. To skip credits and acknowledgements and return to main menu, hold down right mouse button. I want to see, like, it kind of... It's like you got the failure of fulfillment ending or something like that. But I want to see that again real fast. We do have a little bit of time. Failure of fulfillment. So is that the good ending? Bob Saget. May he rest in peace. Giggles. Duck Boy 101. Garbage person. Nice. Some of these are funny. Consume. Yeah, right on. Shine on, you beautiful diamond. Vitrified heart. Cool. Alright, is that, Alright, we will redo... Let's continue real fast. Let's end the week. Because I want to see that. I just want to read that, because it skipped. I think it was like you got the fulfillment ending, but... Alright, let's... Huh. You know, I wonder if this is what happened to William. You know, maybe that's why... Maybe that's why he, quote-unquote, disappeared. Right, so that is the grandpa that was growing. One of Grandpa's whiskers. Grandparent teacher conference, yeah. Oh, maybe that's blood. I mean the black thing, not the whiskers that come out. Alright, let's see what this says again. There are 2 endings in Growing My Grandpa. You got the failure of fulfillment ending. So it's probably the bad ending. Hold down the right mouse button. There you go. Well, that's kind of cool. And what kind of blows me away a little bit is this game is 50 megs, which is nothing, really. Huh. Well, I mean, that was neat. I'll probably end up looking at a guide to see what the other things are, because you probably, maybe you do have to feed him meat. But then where do you get it? Where you get the knife or some kind of sharp thing to, I don't know. Then again, it's a short enough game where you could probably just try it. But I guess that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. If you do like it, if you made it all the way to the end, please give it a like, leave a comment. Helps me out. I appreciate it. I do try and read all the comments. I mean, assuming I'm told about them, I read them all. Good, bad, or indifferent, you know, I read them all. And I try and respond to all of them too. Usually takes me a few days though, due to laziness and or work. My vacation's about to end, so, oh well. It's gonna be more work related than lately. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I was gonna say something else, but honestly, I'm gonna say the game because it was interesting, and I really liked how, yeah, indie games you can either, I mean, what's really sold this one was the writing, honestly. Yeah, it was really neat. Definitely worth $5. Although I think I paid $3.50 or something. Got it at a little bit of a discount, so worth it though. That's my unique positive moment. Thanks for coming on this journey with me, guys. Hopefully your guys' unique positive moment was just as good as mine, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.